We are going into a no-go zone. Police say pockets of this township are so dangerous they won't enter. The alleyways are controlled by gangs. They have sophisticated weapons, pistols, machine guns, and even rocket launchers. The people here live in constant fear. Every day they pray to just make it through alive. This is Liari Township in Karachi, the biggest city in Pakistan. Neighborhoods rampant with crime, where residents leave their homes only when they absolutely have to. Because outside, it's a battlefield.
Our countless efforts have led us to meet one of the gangs, and now we are on our way to Liari, one of the most dangerous districts in the city of Karachi. But they've only agreed to speak to us on the condition of anonymity.
I meet an intermediary who's agreed to set up a meeting with a gang currently operating in the district.
He has asked me to wait for 5 minutes so that they can check the security situation here.
When he comes back, we follow him to the gang's hideout. A building that's currently under construction. Gangs in Liari are constantly on the move, the intermediary tells us. For their own safety, they never stay in one place for too long. Inside, we meet Sajjad, the gang's leader. He's just 23 years old, and his story is tragic. Why did you create your own gang?
MBBS का स्टूडेंट था, बहुत अच्छा स्टूडेंट, अपनी क्लास में टॉप किया करता था.
I was a medical student. I finished at the top of my class. My parents were very proud of me. I belong to a middle class family. My parents wanted me to become a doctor and help people in my country. One day they went out to buy grocery and there were a clash between two political parties. In the exchange of gunshots, my father got hit with 4 bullets, my mother with 2. They were innocent. They had not done anything, yet they got killed.
वो बेकसूर थे, उनका कोई कसूर नहीं था, पर उन्हें मार दिया गया.
Losing his parents filled Sajjad with rage and hardened his spirit.
मेरे दिल में बदले की आग उभरती रही और मैं
Not a day would go by when I would not think of avenging their death. One day, a representative of the opposition party came to me and told me I was just wasting my time sitting around waiting for revenge. He asked me to take action. That was it. I did it. And I killed. I have been killing ever since.
आज तक मैं ये काम किए जा रहा हूँ.
Sajjad and his gang members now work as hitmen, hired by warring political factions and other individuals and parties to take out their enemies. For him, killing has become a business.
मुझे एक कत्ल करने के 5,000 रुपए दिए जाते हैं.
I get about $50 for every person I kill. I have killed about 50 people. I plan to hit 100.
और आगे मैं सेंचुरी मारने का इरादा है.
According to police, the number of people who die from gun violence every day in Karachi is more than those killed in terrorist attacks nationwide. Most are assassinated, deliberately stalked by gangs like Sajjad's and killed for a price. The government says more than 2,000 people fall victim to targeted killings every year. Others, like Sajjad's parents, are caught in the crossfire between warring gangs split along political and ethnic lines and battling for territory. Liari is Karachi's smallest township, but also the most densely populated. a result of decades of unregulated migration and settlement patterns that have caused a serious societal breakdown. More than 2 million people live in Liari, in neighborhoods largely segregated by their ethnic groups. The gangs extort money from residents and shop owners in exchange for protection. But nobody feels safe.
Every day, Javed Odo goes to work knowing he could die.
He's a Deputy Inspector General with the Karachi Police, tasked by the government to clean up areas like Liari and purge them of criminals.
Near and dear ones, I think, they are more worried when it comes to that because of the text messages that we used to receive, we are receiving from them. These days, mostly they end up with may Allah protect you and keep you in safety.
The government launched the crackdown in September 2013, and police are claiming success. So far, they say nearly 10,000 suspects have been arrested and tons of weapons and explosive materials seized. But Javed says there are difficulties. The city's police force is 2,000 men short of full strength, and a lack of fuel and weapons makes their mission that much dangerous.
How many police officials and Jawans have been martyred in this Karachi violence, and how do you maintain the morale of the police force?
Yes, this is one sad aspect of policing in Karachi, and obviously this has traditionally the number has been higher in this part of Pakistan than in many other areas, but the number is on decline definitely. But even then, it's not to the level that we would very much like. For instance, in the last 3 months, more than 19 of our officers and Jawans, they got martyred. So it's a substantial number, the 19. And if you look at the total number for the year, starting from this year, the number comes around more than 80. So it's a substantial number. So because of this targeted action, obviously we are getting a reaction, and but I'm sure with the efforts we are making, this number is definitely going to go down.
Javed and his fellow policemen and rangers have been able to quell the violence in some townships, but the gangs, he admits, are the biggest challenge. We asked gang leader Sajjad if he could ever give up his lifestyle, but he says he sees no other way. Do you miss your old life? Do you ever wish to go back?
I don't let myself think about my old life. There is no point in remembering the past. I can't go back there. All doors have been closed. The only way out for me is either jail or a bullet.
Even after all this time, Sajjad is still angry. A son who grieves for his parents and is set on revenge.
The way my parents were taken away from me, I'll take away their parents. I won't let them feel parents' compassion, as I had to learn to live without it. I loved my parents, and they loved me. I crave their love every single day. I'll keep killing till they are as miserable as I am. I pray for my parents every day. They work hard all their lives to support me, feed me, and educate me. They wanted me to help people, help my country. I guess fate had other plans. I am not a doctor. I am a killer.
नसीब में ये लिखा था कि मैं लोगों का खून बहाऊं. डॉक्टर तो बनना था मुझे, पर मैं अब कातिल स्पेशलिस्ट बन गया.
Police one day might arrest or even kill Sajjad, But it doesn't solve the bigger problem. There are so many others just like him, young men who lost loved ones to terror and whose grief turned them into killers. Breaking that cycle is ultimately how authorities might be able to bring order in these long, lawless streets.